Hello everyone, and welcome to our GOLD Lactation Online Conference. I'm here today with Edith Kernerman, and she's going to be speaking about the new IBC tongue-tie assessment tool from validation to practice. I am Fiona Lang-Sharp. I'm an IBCLC and the Public Relations Coordinator for the GOLD Conferences. Hi Edith, and welcome.
Hi Fiona, thank you. It's great to be back.
That's great. So I just want to give a little heads up to all of our participants that are going to be listening to you or potentially listening to you. So can you tell me, let us know how you first got involved with the tongue-tie work, like what happened?
Oh goodness, I wish I could remember, but it's certainly as far back as 2003. It might be 2002 where we just suddenly started doing them, and I'm not sure who suggested doing one or two or starting, and all of a sudden we were doing a couple of them here and there, and next thing you know we were doing more and more. But back then we had no idea that there was something called a posterior tongue tie, so we only did the anterior portion, and we thought we were just doing a great job and very proud of ourselves. And it was only a couple of years later when we realized, oh my goodness, we were missing everything from their back. And that was after listening to Kathy Jenna give a talk on that, light bulb went off, and there you go. So I guess anywhere from 2003 or 4 that I really started to take it very seriously and got very interested in it.
How wonderful is that? And it just, I think for a lot of us, it opened up so many doors to, beyond the anterior tongue tie. So can you tell us, how will your talk really help other healthcare professionals?
I think the big thing is that when we have healthcare professionals who are not necessarily well-versed or versed at all in infant feeding or breastfeeding, the challenge is, how does one go about identifying an infant who may be at risk? And we needed to, and I'll talk about it in my talk, create a tool that was going to address that kind of practitioner. And I believe that we've come pretty close to creating something that can be used by anyone, even if they have no experience whatsoever. And so this talk talks a little bit about that evolution, how it's applied, and how other tools have been used. So I think it sort of helps to perhaps clear some muddy waters. I hope so.
Oh, and I'm sure it will. I'm very much looking forward to listening to you as well. So finally, can you tell me, from your point of view, what sort of outcomes are you seeing now from doing this new type of practice on your own and, and worldwide? Because I know we're seeing lots of changes internationally.
Well, I think in order to be able to really well define and well observe posterior tongue ties, one has to have some sort of measurements that are going to help that. And once, as a world body of tongue tie professionals, we've all been able to start identifying them better, we've made massive amounts of difference for mothers and babies worldwide. They're breastfeeding, keeping people breastfeeding longer, and breastfeeding outcomes are better, but also just mothers, maternal satisfaction has been increased so much from what I've seen, and I can't wait to properly study that and to really measure those kinds of differences. But no question that we've already seen, just by people identifying posterior tongue ties and people really starting to identify all different kinds of tongue ties, we've seen much better outcomes all across the board.
Well, that's excellent. And I mean, it's just an endless amount of information that's out there right now. I'm glad that you're going to be able to pull this together for us. I'm looking forward to seeing the videos and all the content of your topic. So thank you again, Edith, for joining me today for this brief interview. And again, Edith's topic is going to be called the new IBC tongue tie assessment tool from validation to practice. Thank you again, Edith.